This video is presented by LAEXCellence IAS Academy.
Hello everyone, welcome to LaExcellence IAS. This is the strategy session video for your test number 5 of Ex Shiksha program, and in this particular test we will be covering ancient India. And with respect to ancient India syllabus, you know very well it's going to be playing a very crucial role in your preliminary examination rather than mains examination. And when it comes to the mains examination, what we need to give additional focus is that how to make use of that art and cultural aspect from this ancient India for your GS1 preparation effectively. So this is the additional thing you will be getting benefited from this video. So stay tuned to this video to get more details into that. So the test is the test number 5, which happens on 22nd of August, that is a mains test, followed by prelims test on 23rd August 2023. And with respect to the syllabus component for the Ex Shiksha test number 5, if you see, it contains prehistoric structures, that is prehistoric cultures, Indus Valley civilization and bricks, beads and bones, earliest cities, Vedic culture, Vedic literature and philosophy, emergence of early states, orthodox and heterodox religions, and the reason for their emergence, literature, philosophy and Sikhism. In this particular chapter, if you see, the most important component which will be useful both for your prelims as well as mains preparation is the Indus Valley civilization. So while preparing the Indus Valley civilization, kindly give maximum attention on the Harappa, Mohenjo-daro cities and also the other Indus Valley cities which has been created during that time period. So try to give maximum attention, try to draw a map also in your notes making so that you can use those diagram for your art and culture answers also. Then going into the next most important component of the syllabus, that is you need to also give focus upon the Ashokan principles of Dhamma and Buddhism, Jainism, then Sangam literature, then socio-religious reform movements. So these are some of the topics which you need to give maximum attention in this coming test. And with respect to current affairs component, if you see, we will be covering March month 2023 current affairs, especially for our prelims test, which consists of 100 questions. Out of that, 25 questions will be picked from current affairs segment of March 2023. And for this particular test, the source which we have provided is our LAEX Spark magazine of March 2023 issue, which you can get it from our institution and you can prepare on that. So in addition to that, while preparing, give maximum attention to the economic and international relations current affairs, social issues, geography and environmental oriented current affairs for this particular test. And when it comes to the sources for the particular test, you need to focus on only 3 basic NCERTs. That is 2 books are new NCERT books and 1 book is basically the old NCERT. And when it comes to old NCERT, especially the ancient India, that is 11th standard book of R.S. Sharma, here you need to give maximum focus only for few specified chapters. You need to give maximum revision, and for other chapters just go for one revision, which would be highly sufficient to come for this test. Then going into the new NCERT, you have in 6th standard Our Past 1. Here kindly give maximum attention, as I said before, to the chapters such as Indus Valley civilization, in addition to the concepts of Buddhism, Jainism, socio-religious reform movements, then Ashokan principles of Dhamma, and then Sangam age literature. So these are some of the topics where UPSC gives maximum attention in the last 2 to 3 years, which we will also discuss in the UPSC trend analysis in this video. Then going into the 12th standard Ancient India book, that is Themes in Indian History Part 1. Here what you need to do is there will be lot of terminologies which will be discussed in this book. So what we would advise to the students who are preparing for this test is to do a separate notes making on all these terminologies which are listed in this 12th standard NCERT. So what is more important here is these questions will be more relevant for your preliminary preparation. When it comes to mains preparation, kindly give the attention to those 5 topics which we have listed already. Then coming into the Ancient Sharma, that is Ancient Indian History by R.S. Sharma, old NCERT. Here kindly go through the most important chapters. Here are chapter number 6, which talks about Harappan civilization, and then the chapter number 9, which talks about Buddhism and Jainism. So these 2 chapters give maximum attention in your preparation, and then go for revising all the other chapters. Even while revising the other chapters, try to see what are the art and cultural, especially the architectural element, which you can take over from this particular part of the book, which you can use it for your mains preparation. It can be any data, timeline, it can be the contribution of the kings, or it can be any important diagrams which is available from this NCERTs. It would be highly advisable from our side. Kindly make a notes from that particular aspect and come and prepare for this examination. Now going into the, that is the 6th standard NCERT of our past one. Here what you have to do is, you need to read necessarily all the chapters in the book, because this particular book will give you a more good conceptual clarity to prepare for basic understanding on chapters like Indus Valley Civilization, socio-religious reform movements, that is Bhakti literature, Sangam age literature, and in addition to that, the chapters such as Buddhism and Jainism. So it is very well covered in this particular book. So have a read in this particular book. This will be useful for your prelims as well as mains preparation. Then coming to the, especially the themes in Indian history, part 1, that is the 12th standard NCERT. Here what you need to do is, this particular book is going to play a crucial role in your prelims preparation rather than mains preparation. So what you need to do is focus mainly on the terminologies which are listed in this book, go through all the chapters, and even at the end of the chapter you have the glossary or the highlight which is given at the end of the chapter, that the terminologies have been also highlighted inside the chapters in boxes. So try to make use of all those terminologies which are listed in this book, because UPSC in the preliminary examination has a lot of times asked questions directly from these terminologies only. So make effective use of this book while reading these terminologies. Now coming to the UPSC trend analysis, if you see, as we have discussed already, only few topics are going to be very much important from the UPSC examination perspective, because UPSC gives lot of importance to these topics, and with respect to the number of questions coming in the last 2 to 3 years in the examination process, if you see, lot of questions are coming from Buddhism, Jainism, Indus Valley Civilization, socio-religious reform movements, and then the Sangam age literature. So focus on this topic in a better manner. Try to include more diagrams, try to include some factual, especially the kingdoms or king who are contributed for that architecture. So these are some of the things you can do while doing the notes making itself. So if you see the last 3 years trend analysis, in 2021 a question came on Bhakti literature, again in 2013 a question came on Sangam literature, and in 2014 one more question again came on Indus Valley Civilization. So the idea is, make effective use of these most important topics, try to prepare your notes in such a manner that the notes making process has to be very simple and precise. So how you want to present your answer in the examination, in the same manner you try to prepare your notes while reading the books itself. Try to bring in diagrams, and time period is going to be very much important when it comes to ancient India. So make sure that whatever time period you are mentioning, it has to be without any mistakes. So practice well effectively on that, and try to include diagrams, because what most of the students miss is, in history, sir, should we draw any diagrams? That is a common doubt many students keep on asking us. See, we will make it very clear. That is the reason in this video we are also coming up with toppers answer copy analysis. There also you can see how the toppers are using diagrams even for history, art and culture answers also. So this is some area, if you draw diagrams, the ability of you to fetch more marks in the mains examination is very high. So give maximum importance on also picking the diagrams directly from your NCERTs itself. And in addition to that, make more effective use of flowcharts in your answer, and try to include as much as examples for each and every points which you are contributing in your answer. As we used to say frequently in the classroom program also, that whenever you write a 10 marker, try to contribute a maximum of 7 to 10 points, and when it comes to 15 marker, try to contribute 12 to 15 points. But while making those points, try to also include diagrams and examples and timeline in your answer, time period. So that is what going to make your answer unique when compared to your competitors. And current affairs update is always going to be crucial. And regarding the current affairs aspect, give maximum focus on the art and culture aspect. Now going into the All India Rank 1, Ishita Sharma, her answer copy analysis. If you see this particular question, she has a very good answer writing structure. That is why looking at the answer, it's clearly visible. The answer contains a very good introduction and a diagram which is, after the introduction is completed, a diagram which clearly talks about the concept of the question. That is the theme of the question has been covered in this diagram itself, and the diagram looks very attractive. That is why we keep saying to our students, try to include diagrams for art and culture questions because that will give you extra edge over your competitors. In addition to that, this particular All India Rank 1 Ishita Sharma, she has presented each and every point in a better manner, with most of the points has been accompanied by examples, and even she also highlighted the most important keywords in the answer. So these are some of the things. Kindly follow up in your answer. Everyone who is writing the answer, you are having a proper structure, but what is the problem many of the students are doing in the test series is you are not coming up with more examples for all the points what you are writing. That is one thing most candidates should improve in the coming test series. In addition to that, kindly try to include diagrams, which is what is going to give you the originality or uniqueness to your answers. So try to bring those diagrams directly from NCERTs rather than creating on your own. So I hope this video is useful to you. All the best, friends. Thank you.